Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a new update and some new banners. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so before we talk about the news and the updates, I just want to apologize. As you guys can see here, I pulled the Sparking Broly, the brand new one. I got him on my daily summon. I generally don't record my daily summons because they're almost always garbage, but I guess from now on I need to, and I need to show you guys something else. Before I show you this, again, I really want to apologize. I should have been recording. From now on, I'll make sure to record my daily summons. I won't always throw them into the videos, but if I record them and something cool happens, I'll throw it in there, and sometimes I'll throw it in there when nothing cool happens, just so you're not always expecting a Sparking whenever I do show it off. But let's go to menu, and then we're going to go to other, and again, I'm sorry guys, summon history. So we pulled the Broly, but after I pulled the Broly, I did a few more of my daily discounts, and I went and did the Rising Girls, and I pulled Rebrienne. But before that, I went and did the Gotenks and the Super Boo daily, and I pulled the Gotenks. Well, I pulled not the good Gotenks, the older Gotenks, but regardless, 2 Sparkings, and then right before that was the Broly. I should have been recording. I'm so sorry, guys. Just so you know, the chances of pulling 3 Sparkings in a row on any banner where there's a 5% chance is about 1 in 8,000. Crazy. And then, as you can see, 2 of these are brand new characters. The chances of pulling 2 new characters out of 3 pulls is like 1 in 33,333. So this was insane. I'm so sorry I missed it. But let's jump into the actual the update now. So let's close out of this, back out of here, and then we're going to go to news. And on the update side, there's really not a lot to the updates themselves. Let's go to the bottom, and we're going to see the game update right here. They're essentially just saying they've updated various events, and what they mean by that is there's nothing new as far as the events themselves. We just have some returning ones, and if you haven't done them, make sure to do them. So let's back out and just take a real quick look at those. It's these 2 scout battles down here. Most people should have already done the Turles and the Vegeta scout battle. If you haven't done it, make sure to get a Vegeta and a Turles to at least level 1500, hopefully 2000, so that way you can do EX 1, 2, 3, and 4 with just that one character on both of them. That'll get you 200 Chrono Crystals apiece. If you haven't completely finished out these characters and got them maxed out, it might be a good idea to go in and get the Z power maxed on them and then get some Z medals, because the Z medal shop is valuable. So just keep that in mind. But for most people, this is not a big issue. Let's scroll through here and start with the next thing. So this is a banner that we'll talk about at the end. This right here is the guaranteed summon that we'll talk about as we talk about the login bonus. So let's talk about this login bonus right here. The same with every Ultra Space Time banner we've had for the last 8 or 9 months. You're going to get tickets. The tickets are going to be used to do a guaranteed Sparking pull. You need 7 of them. You're going to get 10 from the login bonuses, and then you're going to get a couple more, so you should be able to do 2 pulls. We don't know how many more you're going to get, but I'm going to assume you're going to get 4 more, so you can do 2 guaranteed Sparking pulls. But as we go down here, you'll see you're going to get some Z1 jobs, you're going to get some Chrono Crystals, you're going to get your guaranteed Sparking tickets, or the pieces to the guaranteed Sparking ticket pull that we talked about, and you'll get your first pull after the 7th day, which is pretty much always the case with these Ultra Space Times. You get 7 days worth of tickets, you get to do your first guaranteed Sparking pull, and then you get a couple days off, which is almost always the case, and then they start giving them to you again. So this is kind of lined up so that you get your first ticket after 1 week, and then the next one takes considerably longer in most cases, and I think that's to try to get people to pull. I don't want to make a recommendation on the banner yet, but keep in mind you are going to get guaranteed pulls on this, so we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Just want to show you that you will be getting the tickets from the login bonus, and then the next thing is the other spot where you're going to get the tickets from. So this Happy Legends Week was here before, but they've made some changes to it. So this thing up here, pretty much the same as it was. The real change is campaign number 2. So before, you had from the event period 424 to 515, you were getting your energy tickets, you were going to get Masters Pack 2 tickets, and then you were going to get some Chrono Crystals. What they've added is starting the 1st, and then the following week, starting the 9th, you're going to get more tickets for the guaranteed Sparking pull on the new Ultra Space Time banner as you do missions and events. So we don't know exactly what those are yet. We'll see once they come out on the 1st, and we'll be able to figure that out. So figure that you'll probably be able to do your first pull hopefully a little bit before the 7th, because you're going to get 7 tickets as you do all of your logins each day. But then these events right here start on the 1st, so you should be able to get 1, maybe 2 tickets out of that beforehand. So it may only take you 5 or so days before you can get your first guaranteed Sparking pull. And then campaign 3 hasn't changed. It's just the double XP and the increase in Zenny. And then this is the Home Run Derby stuff that we talked about in the last app update. So then let's back out of here, and then I think there's not too much more here other than we will talk about the summon ticket set in just a second. And I just want to go down here and make sure. Yeah, so the general sales that you see right here, we don't need to worry about those. Those are normal sales. And then the rest of these are banners. The last thing we need to talk about is this thing right here. So you do have to pay real money if you want to grab this, but I just want to point something out. Normally what you get is you get a few chrono crystals and you get one set specific sparking character, and it's $25, which is really not a great deal. You pay slightly more than you would, and monetarily this is probably a better deal because it's only $8 and you get a guaranteed sparking unit, you get 100 skip tickets, you get a bunch of energy and some training items. But you have to keep in mind there's only 2 characters on there that are brand new, and there's a pretty good chance that you're going to pull some other character that is not necessarily going to help you. And when we look at this guaranteed sparking pull, there's only a 33% chance of pulling the Broly and the metal coora, cooler, whatever you want to call him. So just keep that in mind. If you're someone who does spend money, I think it's probably reasonable to spend $8 on this. If you're someone who never spends money and you're looking for that first time amazing deal, this is probably not it. And then if you're a whale, you're going to grab this anyway. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and then we can talk about these actual banners themselves. So we'll close this and we'll go to the summon area. We will do the Broly and Metal Cooler banner last because I think it's the one that needs the most explanation. So where is this guy? So Legends Lineage of Evil. This has some good characters on it, but there's no one that you absolutely have to have. Like I did say in a previous video, the Metal Cooler does make Lineage of Evil better, but I still don't think they're an absolute top tier team. So with that being said, the anniversary is right around the corner. I think we're 4 weeks out at this point. Well, 4 weeks and some change, exactly 1 month out. So I would not spend full price on this at all, and there's no daily discounts to it. So I'm going to call this a 1-star banner. This is a trap banner. Don't pull on it because you need to be saving for the anniversary. Now, the next one is this guy right here. I don't know why they split them up like that. They put all the old banners in between 2 of the new banners. Legends Movie Saga. So let's open this one up and look at this. Here's the thing. The Lord Slug is good, but he's really the only character on this banner that you absolutely need to pull. The Bojack, there are lots of better options for almost any team you'd put him on. The Super Janemba is really starting to show his age. He does have a very quality kit, and I'm hoping that in the near future he'll get some type of a buff, but he's kind of just that middle of the pack type of character right now that's not going to get a buff in the very, very close future. So not someone that I would say you would want to pull on. And then this Goku also showing his age big time. And then the Turles did get a balance change fairly recently. Our balance changes have been lacking for a little bit of time. He was the most recent balance change, but that was, what, 2 months ago at this point? Maybe a little bit longer. So he also is really starting to show his age even from the balance change. He's not a Z tier unit at all. So the only character on here that's really even worth pulling if you were going to pull is the Lord Slug. He has a 1% chance. There are no discounts on this. You have to pay full price. It's not worth paying full price on this, especially because the anniversary is on the way. But even if the anniversary wasn't on the way, it wouldn't be worth pulling full price on this. So this is a 1-star Dragon Ball banner. It's a trap. Do not pull on this. Now let's talk about this guy right here. So there's a couple options here. You've got your standard, which doesn't get the bonus 999 Z power if you pull on it, but it does have daily discounts. Then you've got this guy up here that doesn't have any discounts, but if you happen to pull one of the new units, you do get 999 Z power. And then you've got this guy up here, which is your guaranteed sparking pull, which you're going to be able to pull on anyway. So let's go back down to this and talk about the fact that you have daily discounts. So you have pretty much a month's worth of daily discounts that you can do on this thing, plus a few extra days. It's going to be around until after the anniversary. So no matter what the other stipulations are, I would say do not spend anything other than daily discounts on this until you get your guaranteed sparking tickets, until the anniversary has passed, and then you can decide whether or not you want to spend full price on this. But let's talk about that situation where you've already gone through all of the daily discounts, the anniversary has gone and passed, you still have some crystals left for whatever reason, and you're thinking about pulling on this. The Broly is good. The Metal Cooler is good, but I still don't think Lineage of Evil is a team that is like at the very top of the meta, so he's probably not worth pulling right now, although he can fit on a regeneration team. As I said before, regeneration is very stacked, so I would say out of these two, the one that I would want more is the Broly, just because he can go into some teams and actually make a real legitimate difference for those teams. But I'm never going to chase one unit. I just won't do it. You don't have good chances of pulling that unit. So in my opinion, this is a 2-star Dragon Ball banner only spend discounts, and even once the anniversary has passed, I would still only spend discounts on this. And because I said that I'm going to start recording all of my daily discount summons, as you saw down here, I do have one daily discount summon left, so let's go ahead and do that, and we'll end the video on this. And I have actually pulled all 3 of these units already, so there's nothing that I specifically need, but if I happen to pull one, that's cool. And it looks like I'm getting absolutely nothing. Yeah, I didn't even get a pod on that, so this is going to be a hero unit. That's fine. We're going to end the video on this. That's pretty much all I have. If you guys think I missed anything, throw it down below. If you really want one of these 2 characters, let me know which one and why. Obviously, I already pulled the Broly, and after looking at their stats and their full kits and things, the Broly was the character that I wanted, so that's absolutely amazing. I didn't have the Rebrien yet, so today has just been a good day of pulls for me. So, if you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.